What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to rank the MLB mascots. The rankings are S, A, B, C, D, and F. S as being best and F as trash. So let's start off with our first mascot. Our first mascot, we have Baxter, the Bobcat from the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm putting him in C tier just because he's just too creepy. I mean, it looks like he belongs in the NBA. Well, it makes sense he's creepy because he wasn't made from the MLB people who makes the MLB mascots, but he was made from the people who makes the NBA mascots. So yeah, he kind of looks like he belongs in the NBA. So yeah, he's a C. Next up, I have Blooper from the Atlanta Braves. I'm putting E's an F because, look, he's just tan. He's related to the Philly Fanatic. So, okay, and next up I have the Oriole bird from the Baltimore Orioles. I am putting him in A tier because he looks like the logo. He's a pretty cute mascot. And he did some good things. I really don't know if he did some good things, but I think he did. Okay, next up I have Wally the Green Monster from the Boston Red Sox. F tier, cause look at him. He looks creepy. He looks like a Muppet, almost like Kermit. Who's next? Oh, right, Clark the Cub from the Chicago Cubs. I'm putting him in B tier because he looks a little creepy. His face, ugh. Also, he is cute, but he does look like he's related to TC Bear, but he's just not good. Not the worst, but not the best. Okay, next up, yet another Chicago team, Southpaw from the Chicago White Sox. I'm putting him a D because what is he even supposed to be? A gator? A monster? Well, he could be a monster because he's fuzzy. He just looks like a fuzzy monster wearing a White Sox jersey. So, yeah. Next up, I have the Cincinnati Reds mascots. They do not have one mascot, not two, not three, but 4 mascots. Gapper, Mr. Red, Rosie Red, and Mr. Red Legs. That's Mr. Red Legs. That's Mr. Red. Okay, so I can only rank one of them, so I'm gonna rank Mr. Red Legs. He looks a little creepy, but I want to give him a very high rank. I want to give him a high ranking. I give him A, because he's just very generic, and he's the most popular one, cause he's like on the Reds jerseys, and I think he's on like one of the boards in the field. Also, his hat. I don't like it because his hat kind of looks like a hotel person who works at a hotel. So yeah. Next up, I have Slider from the Cleveland Guardians. D, because he is inducted into the Hall of Fame, but he's just not that good. But he is hilarious. So D tier. Okay, next up I have Orbit from the Houston Astros. S tier. Cause he's cute. Look at him, so cute. And he's very funny, absolutely hilarious. And I like it how like his antennas have like a little plant, look like little Saturns. is literally an S. Next up, I have, Slugger from the Kansas City Royals. I'm putting him in A tier just because he kind of looks like Bart Simpson. Cause look at his crown. It looks like it's attached to him, and I know why he's a lion. Cause kings are like, cause lions are related to royalty. Yeah, there's not much to say about him. Okay, next up, I have the Los Angeles Angels. They do not have a mascot, but they do have this weird monkey, the rally monkey. And yeah, I'm not ranking him. They're an F. Okay, and next, another LA team, the LA Dodgers. And again, they do not have mascots, but they do have these 3 weird bobbleheads. The third one isn't in this picture. So it just has 2 of them. So this is kind of what they look like. F tier. Because even though if they were still mascots, I'd still put them in F because they're just creepy. Next up, I have Billy the Marlin from the Miami Marlins. I'm putting him in B tier just because he kind of looks like Woody the Woody Woodpecker and Olaf the Snowman. And also he's very unpopular, but I really like his old design way better. Next up, I have Bernie Brewer from the Milwaukee Brewers. I'm putting him in D tier just because most people really don't like humanoid mascots, and I do not like humanoid mascots. Well, Victor the Viking from the Minnesota Vikings mascot, I do like him, even though he's a humanoid mascot. So yeah, he's a D. Okay, next up, I have my man, TC Bear. Yes, S tier. Look at him, he's cute, but he's not really that popular, but he's still an S. Well, I wish he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. I wish they did much better with him. And also, like the time where one time a player threw a ball to him and he caught it in his mouth. That was super funny. Mr. Met and Mrs. Met from the New York Mets. I can only rank one of them. I'm gonna rank Mr. Met. So I'm gonna put Mr. Met in B tier just because he is kind of related to Mr. Redlegs, but without the mustache. Well, I'm gonna say related to Mr. Red. I mean, he just looks kind of creepy. That's why he's not S tier. Okay, who's next? Okay, next up I have the New York Yankees, and they do not have a mascot, but they used to have Dandy. And he really didn't, the fans really didn't like him. He was not allowed to walk around the stadium, and yeah, he just wasn't that popular, and apparently they got rid of him. And yeah, F. So sorry, Yankee fans, F. Next up, I have Stomper from the Oakland A's, which means athletics. I am putting him in B tier because I just don't know what's up with his trunk. Cause I just do not know what's up with his trunk. Why is it sticking up? It should be swinging, like it should be like movable. Yeah, they should have done a better design. Next up, I have the man, the myth, the legendary of all, the Philly Fanatic, S tier. 'Cause look, he is funny, absolutely hilarious, but also he has that party time, which is really cool. And there is nothing what's wrong with them. Just perfect. Next up, I have another Pennsylvania team, the Pirate Bird from the Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm putting him in A tier just because, look, he's a pretty good mascot. They used to have a pirate not too long ago, Oh, but come on, guys. The parrot's way better. Yeah, I prefer him way better. Next, okay, next up, the swinging friar from the San Diego Padres. Some of you are gonna be like, wait, isn't the chicken the mascot of the Padres? No, the San Diegan chicken, he is not the mascot anymore. Swinging friar took over. He does, and it also makes sense because there's a Padre on the Padres shoulder of the mask of their jersey, and yeah, I'm gonna put him in C tier. I think that's my first C tier. Cause he's just creepy to me. Well, no, that's my second C. Baxter was first in C. Next up, I have Lucille from the San Francisco Giants. And it's not spelled Lucille. It's spelled Louceal. Oh, right. I have the Mariner Moose from the Seattle Mariners. I'm putting him in C tier just because he just doesn't look like good. He doesn't look like good to like Mickey Mouse. But also, one time when he was first introduced the crowd didn't really like him. They shouted, "Kill the moose!" But now they started to really like him. Next up, I have Fredbird from the St. Louis Cardinals. I'm putting him in C tier just because he just doesn't look like a cardinal. He just looks like a bird with a black head and a red body. And also, I just really don't like his mouth. Like, look at it. It looks like he's screaming. Like, ah! Yeah, and so yeah, C tier. Next up, I have Raymond the Sea Dog from the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm putting him in D tier just because. What is a sea dog? He does look like he's related to Southpaw, but he is pretty generic. But he's just kind of meh. But I appreciate the DJ Cat way better than Raymond. Okay. Our second to last mascot, Ace, from the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm putting him in B tier just because he's a very generic mascot. But I don't know what's up with his head, but he's just not that very popular. Kind of meh. Okay, guys. Next up for our last mascot, Screech from the Washington Nationals. I'm putting him in D tier just because, again, looks like he's screaming with that big mouth open. And he doesn't look like creepier Eagle mascots like Swoop from the Philadelphia Eagles and like Slapshot from the Washington Capitals. But he's just, I don't know. But yeah. That was my MLB mascot rankings. Do you agree with me? Or do you disagree with me? Any choice. But just remember, my comments are off. And bye-bye.